Hey y'all, okay. So I just saw Charm School Family Reunion. And before I get started here, let me say a couple of things here. Y'all need to get, first thing I want to say, now I lost some of my friends. That would be Pinky, and who usually is my fan, and she blows my, and she disappeared. She ain't say goodbye. And Nala West, I ain't seen her either. And I used to hang out with hot ass girl, them friends here. Here's my thing. Y'all need to put them on Charm School. I want y'all to go find Pinky the Brain and Nala West and one hot ass girl, and I want y'all to put them on Charm School. Okay. I'm gonna get toasted. That's all right though, cause they said they say goodbye to me and nothing. So put them on Charm School. That's right. All right. Let me go on about it. Let me get on with it. All I can say, I just saw the family reunion, and you know what? That'll let you know. All right, they put the real in reality TV tonight. You know, if y'all ain't see it, all I can say is go see it. So I want to tell you, y'all need to give Monique a talk show. She needs a straight up talk show. Y'all need to is Oprah still on? I don't watch Oprah too much, but that's my girl. I love her. I think she's beautiful. She's amazing, especially what she's doing in Africa. Some people want to talk about world problems. I personally am trying to create world peace too, but I just haven't got along that far yet. But some people could talk about it, and some people can do some things about it, and she is about it. So let me tell you something. Y'all need to give Monique a talk show, because it's some serious issues that still need to be dealt with. That's all I can say after that show. And if if you get in, certain things. I did this little blog about Mr. Perfect. I called him Mr. Perfect again, Mr. Pregnant, and I did a little blog about him. And I'm gonna let you know right now too that this blog that I'm doing right here, unless VH1 starts sending me some checks, some dividends, some profit sharing, is going down. I took all my videos down because I'm not trying to just do stuff for free. I know I'm helping y'all out. Y'all need to help a brother out, and especially because I'm sitting here trying to do some things. So y'all can help me out. Monique, I love you. I got me a kiss for my birthday, June 15th. She was here in Buffalo, and I didn't see Goldie. And now I know why. Goldie wasn't the opening act. And I was just wondering, but I didn't say anything because I ain't want to be judgmental. I ain't want to draw no conclusions without really knowing the truth, knowing something to draw it from. I don't be just making up stuff. So now I know why Goldie wasn't on the tour in Buffalo. I expected to see her. So now I know why. If you want to know, you got to watch the show. So here's the thing. Anybody, I told on my other blog about Mr. Pregnant, about how I knew a little boy that was just one mean ass kid. He wasn't 5. He looked about he was 5. He was probably like 8 or 9 or 10. He was probably 9 or 10, but he was just short. He was just short kid, and boy, but he was a terror. Anytime you got the teachers talking about somebody before you even met them, when their reputation precedes them, woo, it's like a wind. It's like a storm coming, It's like a storm on its way. That's how you know you got something to deal with. But you know what? I think they knew that they had something to deal with Larissa. Larissa wrote me, I believe it was her, she wrote me, called me a bunch of names, fight. I was just hanging on the edge of my seat, just hoping she could just get all across that bridge. That she could just, I think at the very end, she said one word, and I think that's all it took. She said, when Monique asked her, where would this get you? Like I say, just think a little bit, just say, if I do this, What's going to happen next? That's all you got to do half the time. And nothing. Where would it lead you if you get into a fight? And I tried to tell y'all, Monique is ghetto. Monique is ghetto. She got heart. She got success. She knows how to deal with it. Monique is Larissa, well developed, well put together. When Monique said to her, listen, I know where you're going through. I know what you've been through. Believe her. Trust it. Because she couldn't just say it if she was just making that up. You know, so merely the fact that she said it. You know, I hate to sound like I'm preaching, but I'm trying to talk a little bit, trying to open some doors of communication and to elaborate on this. You know, I mean, from my perspective. But, you know, when Monique, you know, you could see it in Monique. And that's why she stepped on it. Because for a second, you know, she just stepped back into her bag. But the straight up thing is that, you know, also, you know, Larissa didn't have the right to say what she had to say. And so that is going to get a warranted reaction. Larissa didn't have the right to say it. Larissa said, you ain't SHIT. And that was just wrong. So she disrespected her. And what really should have happened, because if you disrespect something like that, I believe if they wasn't on stage, it would have went down. But let me tell you something. The fact that Larissa's mother sat there that whole time and didn't come up on stage until that went like that, that should tell you that they need to talk more. That they need to work out. It was, you know, the fact that Larissa's mother, and I'm not trying to disrespect, I'm just trying to say that it obvious, because that's a mother. I'm not trying to disrespect her mother. I'm just saying the apple don't fall too far from the tree. And so the fact that her mother jumped on stage ready to fight, that looked like Larissa, you know? So, you know, I'm talking about the show and what I saw. And if you don't like my opinion, then you shouldn't have been on television, you know? So this is the fact of the matter is that, you know, they need to get them, they need to have a sit down, a powwow, and really discuss. And I'd like to ask them one question, because Larissa, I ain't blaming nothing on her. I think they need to talk to why, because certain things are generational. You know, the apple don't fall from the tree. What's in the vine is going to be in the branches. You know, it's going to be in the leaves too. So I really think that they need to give Monique a talk show and have these girls, these women, and they need to ask one question, because Monique said something important. You know, Black America, these black women are saying, whoa, this is a good thing. Oh, and while I'm thinking about it, I am so glad y'all gave Laylene some money. 10 grand. I said, y'all need to give her something. Yes, she need to have some money. Because really, I think she you know, and I want to say one other thing. I don't jump back to this other thing, but I want to say, Safari, I am seriously having dreams about you, girl. And they're good dreams too, girl. For real. I had a dream about you, sister. And I'm going to tell you, I'm glad to see my girl Crystal back on there, because that was my money's worth right there. Woo! I just had to throw that in. Laylene, you're $1 million too. I'm glad you got that Guess Jeans thing and stuff like that. But you know what? Y'all gotta remember, don't blame Monique. Monique got some ghetto in her too. And y'all know that. You know, the fact that she could handle this, I can say is kudos. But the first thing, and I'm gonna give Shay, I would give Shay some money if I had it. You know, because Shay, this is why she bigger. She could deal with the reality. She could say, I'm sorry. What the heck is wrong where you got to fight till you can't even admit you wrong? You know, and you could sit up there and we know that. When they found out And she asked Larissa, she said, I asked you, did you take it? And even though it was obvious, it was on television, she still couldn't say, she said no. When you get to that, it's supposed to be a point where you say, I'm sorry. Everybody gets to that point. And the fact that you can't, that's supposed to be a mechanism supposed to help you in your life. And Shay has that mechanism. And if y'all was friends, that's the one thing that drew y'all apart, is that you can't say you're sorry. But at least you say, well, it's going to lead me to nothing. And that's exactly what it's doing. So that's it. That's the end. You know, send me my check. Love you all. Peace.